Boogity boogity everybody, welcome to Campfire Stories. It is currently 9:14 at night, and it's pretty late for us old people. So Matt, what kind of campfire stories do you have?
Yes, let us hear these campfire stories.
Well, I have a story one time it was second semester, freshman year, college, not high school, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I went to go see Odessa in Charlottesville, Virginia. And missed the show. It was fine, it doesn't matter.
Dubstep. Odessa's dubstep, for those who don't
Yeah,
know, whatever.
EDM, yeah. It's in the EDM genre.
Mosh pit.
So, no moshing at Odessa. It's very wubby. It's a...
Orgies?
Yeah, said you know. But so...
Yeah,
because I saw Ray in his orgy on stage.
Yeah, that's a lot of different festivals. But anyway, it was late at night after the show, and we were all sitting around this gas fireplace, which is literally you flick a switch and the fire just comes on. It was fucking magic.
Wow.
But so we're all sitting around it, and there's one guy you can tell because we're all clearly gone during the show. A lot of people trip and sack. I was one of those included. Everybody was high and drunk. So it was a good time all around. So there's this one guy.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, that's fair. So there's this one guy who was sitting right next to me, just like rocking back and forth, mumbling to himself. And I look over and I have no idea what he's saying. So I lean in a little closer. I hear him mumbling, and he's going, "We shouldn't look at our phones. We should just preserve this moment. No time." And I look at him and I go, "No time?" And he looks at me, all happy and smiling, and he goes, "No time," shaking his head. And I look at him, I slowly raise my hand for a high five, and I go, "No time?" And he looks at me and goes, "No time." And he gives me a high five. And he goes around to every single person in that campfire with his hand raised going, "No time?" Everyone looks at him and just high fives him like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here." And he just keeps going, "No time, no time, no time," to everybody in the circle. And then he gets to his group of friends who's clearly off in their own loop talking about their own thing. And he's looking at me, he has his hands up and he goes, "No time." And they do nothing. And he's like, "No time." He's waiting for them to high five. They do nothing. So he's quietly into himself goes, "No time," and gives himself a high five and sits back down. I was laughing the whole fucking time.
Sad.
Oh my god. From that point on, I call that man's No Time from that night.
I remember the story. You had told us it was at Mary's house, right?
Well, that wasn't Mary's house. It was one of our friends from Datsick, her father's house in Charlottesville.
Oh, okay. I thought you met Mary at Datsick.
Yeah, I met Mary at Datsick, but we weren't at her house in Charlottesville. It was
right.
one of her friends from Datsick at Charlottesville.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's a big community where you got friends and your friends of friends. You're all friends.
I got
that makes sense.
my stories or my locations mixed up.
It happens, It happens all the time. To us old timers, so late at night.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I know.
Yeah.
The glory days are over.
They honestly are. I was there's this girl at the Happy Clam,
Mm-hmm.
and she looked at least 16, and she was 14, and I'm
Ooh.
like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm like, first of all, I couldn't get a job at 14. You're not allowed to get a job until you're 15 with a worker's permit.
That's
I
fact.
don't know what the fuck you're doing here. But her, uncle is in charge of the place, so I don't know, whatever.
That's that under the table shit. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, just like Zion.
What? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
No, you're under 14-year-old girls, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, hold up. Right. Yes, but what I work at is very illegal, and we shouldn't talk about it.
All those 14-year-old girls around you can't talk about it.
Back to what I was saying, so I just don't leave it at a 14-year-old girl's working at my job. She's saying, the two managers don't trust her to, get rides from guys
Makes sense.
home because of this dude who, I met this dude. He's the one who pulled a Jeep outside of work.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And she was like, they also don't trust me because of what I've done. And I'm like, what the hell?
Whoa.
14, I'm like, I wasn't doing that at 14. I was like, granted, I don't remember 2014. But what is this 14-year-old girl doing?
Yeah, that
where they
raises some
can't trust
questions.
her?
Let me tell you. All right, so for the people that don't know, I am a teacher's aide at the middle school, and I oversee like 8 different classes, right?
I thought it was like 4.
No,
Damn.
It's 8. It's 8, and then I got to do 2 lunch waves, which
Oh,
is
wow.
it's all really butt, and it happens in the course of 6 hours. It's just terrible.
Mhm.
But like these kids are so they're just extra. Like they all look old enough. Like I'm a midget. There's this one kid. His name is Markel, and I'm telling you, Markel is like 7 feet tall.
Oh
Because,
my
like, I
God.
can't even like he just overshadows me.
I've seen girls with boobs at the elementary school.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's true.
Kids are
like the blacks
peaking
and the
sooner and
Hispanics.
sooner.
Yeah, it's not the white kids. It's
No,
just like
no.
the black and the Hispanic kids. Like
Okay.
there's this one girl, right? Which I'm not gonna say her name, but like at first I was thinking like she was like my age because like she's walking around and stuff like that, and then she's in 8th grade for the summer school, and then she walks in my class, and I'm like, wait, oh my god, I
Damn.
almost caught a charge.
Damn. You can't
was like,
can't trust them
oh,
nowadays.
I can't trust. Not I'm just like
Yeah. I mean, you were at the middle school. What do you expect?
I mean because there's so many people there from like our grade that are also working there.
They're all going. Oh,
Yeah,
they're working
they
there?
work there just like me with the teacher aid stuff.
Oh, okay.
And like it's just so like now I'm not even messing with it.
What was that Catch Me Outside girl? She was like 14 years
Danielle
old.
Bergoli, yeah, she 14.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
14. Didn't she get like fucked by G-Eazy or something?
No.
Little Pump?
No. Kodak and her was sending messages back and forth with each other, and I think he got arrested for it, but like he's out.
Kodak Black?
No, Kodak Black is still in jail. That's right.
Damn.
Oh man.
I want to
Damn.
know how do celebrities just get other celebrities like information like that? Like I guess it can be
Yeah.
on like Twitter or Instagram. Like PewDiePie was like oh shit. Oh, okay.
No, we're good. Yeah. It just looks slow.
He was like getting a bunch of shit because somebody hacked into his account and he was like having private DMs with Taylor Swift.
Oh shit.
So my current working theory for that is once you get famous enough, you can just like DM the celebrity, and then like their agent or manager or whoever's like in charge of it will be like, all right, well y'all popular enough, and then they connect. Or,
Okay.
or like your agent or manager knows other agents or managers, and then somehow like y'all can just connect. Like
Makes
with Drake,
sense.
with Drake, he because he was already in like the Degrassi. I don't know if you that Canadian show.
Yep.
He was already in Degrassi, so like
Canada.
when he started his rap career, it was super easy because he already was famous enough where he could just like talk to Lil Wayne, and then like he just gave him his track.
Well, that's
And
all
Lil
about
Wayne
who
was
you
like,
know.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what they tell us a lot of VCU. It's like you need connections. You need
yeah.
to know people, and they do it the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're like the teachers and the professors are your connections. Like they don't want you to get any other connections outside. And granted, they're all oh my god.
Is she okay?
I don't know. They're all like working professionals, and they're oh, she hit the Jeep too hard.
Oh damn. I wanna learn how to be famous like the first famous people, because the first famous people got famous without even like having connections. They was just like bam, they famous.
Like
I'm
who?
oh shit.
Like Tupac?
No, like the first famous people.
George Washington?
Yeah. like,
Oh my
Well,
God.
he was a
Watching
general.
it.
I mean, that's like 200 years back. So,
Yeah, he was.
No, but like more realistically, like Charlie Chaplin. Like they just like.
Well, he was a
They just found
pioneer.
him.
He was a pioneer in his field. Like, if you think about it, he was the first star actor in silent films and in the transition into the talkies.
That's true.
So it's kind of, to be famous for something quote unquote original means that you're the first one to be famous for it. So if you want to be famous like that, you then got to go out and do something that no one else has done before. that becomes so big that you're famous for it.
That's so
And
hard.
that's exactly, and that's work, and that's what people don't see.
I think I've said this like at least 30 times now over my lifetime, but Einstein says
Yeah, no
there's
ideas.
no new ideas.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
true.
it's true.
Yeah, I totally believe that.
Like you
Because,
can like add on to things and like make
Yeah.
it your own, but
Okay.
like really, nothing.
There's no new ideas. Yeah.
just like souls, ideas are reincarnated.
Mm.
Because like I was thinking about
Well
that the
said.
other night. Like I was like, what if a reincarnated person comes back to life? Like the soul already moved on, but like
Well,
you
then
know-
they're a zombie.
no, like a vampire, right? Okay, so say you got this vampire dude. Well, first he's a regular dude, and he's a reincarnated soul of like some ancient Egyptian, right?
Mhm.
And then he dies, but comes back as a vampire. That ancient Egyptian soul becomes reincarnated in somebody else and goes on the line. But you got this dude, and it's like he's his own person, but he still is that reincarnatedness, and it's just like that's how ideas are.
Hmm.
If you could follow me on that.
No.
No?
But
And the slightest.
what about soul-sucking demons? What's your like your thought on that?
Your stance on them?
Yeah.
Demons don't really suck souls. They more or less trick you into giving them your soul.
But like some can suck your soul.
Yeah, what about the soul-sucking variety of demons?
Yeah, like you're
Um,
leaving out a whole like race of demons.
Because that's like leaving out the flying demons. Like, yes, they're still demons, but don't demonize them because they can fly.
demonized.
I mean, like the only demons that I know, like of in my knowledge, that like soul sucks. They like have to eat your physical body first. So does that count?
No, like Hunts and Abadir.
Hunting, that's not real.
I mean, how do you know
With
that?
the
How do
demon
you know?
Well, because that was a thing created off of Adventure Time, and I've spent hours upon hours upon hours.
I think the roundabout question Jesse's trying to ask is, what girl has given you that good suck so much where the soul has been evacuated from your body? That's what it sounds like the question is.
Yeah, you can answer that question.
Shoot. I actually have not had that yet. I almost had it this one time with this girl I had my.
Oh, I'm not doing cocaine, I promise. Yeah, keep talking.
I almost had it this one time with this girl I shared my history class with. But,
Okay.
like, she kind of stopped, and I was like, "Fuck."
Oh, is that when you were learning about George Washington?
Like I was like she was about to make me come, but then she like stopped.
Oh, but she will suck your soul.
Yeah, like if she had kept going for at least like 2 more minutes, I would have totally just died, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But she stopped.
You could have been deceased.
Yeah.
I could have died that day.
we would have asked Q to be your place. You would have been dead.
Damn. Sad life.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that Q in the corner?
Yeah.
He don't talk much. See,
I mean-
that's why nobody even knew he was in the corner. Cause like, look how quiet he is.
Well, like he's supposed to be quiet. Like he's not supposed to be in this.
You know, he scared the shit out of me last night. Cause
Really?
I was watching like a whole like set of horror movies because I couldn't sleep. And I'm like, yo, if I watch these horror movies, I'll get my mind thinking about that, and then I can go to sleep. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but that's just me. I'm a weirdo like that. But like after I finish the movie, I like pause it and I close it, and the next thing I know, I just hear, I'm like, oh fuck, oh, and it was him. I was like, yo, you've been sitting perfectly still that entire
With the
2
lights
hours.
off?
Yeah, the lights are off. He was just
Oh
kind of.
well, then you wouldn't be able to see him anyway, unless his eyes were open and he was smiling.
Well, I mean, he was like on his phone,
Oh,
but like he had a blanket over his head,
oh.
and like he didn't make no noise like at all the whole 2 hours of the movie. And then like I paused the movie, and then I'm like, it was a good movie, and I just hear, and I'm like, oh fuck, demon, you know, like it got me. I was scared.
Have you had a demon experience, Matt?
I'm sorry, I've just been processing that story in my mind for a second. I didn't know what you were talking about at first. And then I had to put together you were talking about a person, because all I heard was, I mean, if their eyes were open, I'm like, they got a dog asleep on the floor. Like, the
Well, let me
fuck's
tell
going
you
on?
something, Matt. The same thing happens with us, like it happened when you were talking about, like the penis movie projector or
Yeah,
whatever.
yep.
Like
You don't
we didn't know what
understand
the
it
fuck
yet.
you were talking about, but then when we were listening back to it, we heard what you were saying, and we were like, "Oh my god!"
I mean, like when he said it like the
Like we
second
heard
time,
penis.
like
Yep.
I kind of understood it.
It takes a second. Yeah, I get it. I was just processing what you had to say.
Okay, but demon encounter, Matt.
Yeah, demon. I feel like you hit something.
Wow, I feel special that I have the vibe that I had a demon encounter.
I mean, like trip and sack makes you do that sometimes.
I trip sack in the most peaceful environment ever.
Mhm.
Every time I trip sack, I have the best trips only because I purposefully trick my brain into happy shit. Because that's how you have crazy, happy, good stories.
Yeah.
How does one obtain some sacks? Because like I know no one in like a 300-mile radius that sells any.
Well,
First you gotta
how
obtain
long
some
is
balls.
Richmond away, like.
Richmond is like I want to say like 60 to 100.
So you said 300 miles?
Yeah.
Well, now you're wrong because there's a sack shop in Richmond.
Really?
Burlap sacks,
Oh
plastic
God, damn it.
bags. Like you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Over the
know what I'm
shoulder
talking
sacks.
Yeah, ball sacks. I don't know if you just said that, but
No, we said over the shoulder side.
oh, okay.
You know, like them old black men, like they have wrinkly balls, so they gotta like carry them over their shoulder.
Wasn't there like an old song about like guys putting balls over their shoulders to like carry them?
Oh, are you talking about my saggy old balls they will be?
I have no idea. Yeah, that sounds like it.
Yeah, you know the my saggy old balls they will be slung over my shoulder at day night. That song.
Man, didn't we sing that at a school concert?
You know,
Everyone
I
had
have no
to.
idea. like Matt and I both said, we're old. We can't remember anything.
Yeah, senile.
18
I
is
know.
a hard year.
I know. Jesus.
Yeah, it's really hard. Honestly,
It's tough struggles in the fake streets.
Yeah, you're not old enough to drink,
Nope.
Oh man.
but you're old enough to go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do anybody that's younger than you now
Because you'll get thrown in jail.
because you'll get thrown in jail.
If you try and do somebody older than you, you're seen as cute for trying and laughed upon.
Well, I mean, like
It depends.
that's
but-
just how people make money. My little brother, he was
Oh my
like, I'm not
God.
gonna get a job because I'm just gonna marry rich.
Honestly, he's a fucking genius.
And he's 12, 13?
Yeah, he's got his life figured out.
13? Yeah, he's making like a crazy like Minecraft thing right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Getting all
so
that money, honestly.
he should be a YouTuber and then marry famous, and he's set for life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did you say he should be a YouTuber?
Exactly, with that
Oh,
Minecraft shit.
He's already doing it. He's
Yeah,
like,
he was actually like recording it. He used to have something they propped up the Kindle.
Oh, nice.
God,
There we go,
what
then.
up?
There we go.
What?
Yeah.
Why are you so hot?
Yo, cause I have mono.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I have mono, everybody.
Let me guess. From AG.
Yeah, but
Oh
we don't
my
know where she
God.
had it from. But like, I thought I had mono before, but like, I don't feel as shitty as she did, because like, I feel like I have. So I feel like it's like a different strain. So like, I'm fighting it pretty well. Like, I did 4 hours of janitor work this morning at 6, 7 a.m.
So
Mhm.
mad they gave you that.
And then I just emailed Miss Tankersley, honestly.
I
And
wanted
then
that
I
job.
worked 5 hours dishwashing, and there was a lot of people. I already said that, but there was a lot of people eating seafood and ate.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You just can't deal with those people.
No, not at all. And the worst part is that like the servers, asked us to like bust the tables and like um, roll the silverware. I was gonna say
Oh,
roll the
yeah.
furniture, but roll the silverware.
Yo, how do you do that?
You get one
Um,
gigantic napkin.
Yeah, you know every restaurant has it, Brian. Just that
Sometimes they
giant
call them,
napkin.
yeah, they call them linens, but no one really listens.
Yeah, sometimes they're called like paper blankets. Yeah, I mean that's all a napkin is. Just
Yeah, it's a paper blanket.
with food on your mouth,
That makes
and then
sense.
occasional like when something's gross and you need to spit it out, but you don't want to be like rude, so you like throw up in the napkin.
I was gonna say you gently fold some spit into a paper napkin, but yeah, that.
Yeah.
Throw up right
I mean
now.
that happened to me.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
like a couple of days ago. Like it was my own like family food. Like I wasn't like not trying to be rude, but like it's gross. Like just like throwing up like chewed food.
Yeah, you can't do it.
No, so you might as well just use a napkin. But like, those napkins get soggy, and there was like 3 big old chunks of meat in there.
You want to hear a story about
Me?
Yeah, with the ear.
Oh, it keeps tickling my leg. Like I don't have any pants on, so like I was like trying to like hold it up.
But you want to hear a story about the time in kindergarten? No, first grade. The first time I tried dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like a black woman?
No,
Or actual
no,
chocolate?
like
actual chocolate. Actual chocolate.
Oh, okay. Melon?
Melon.
Oh,
So
continue.
we were in New York and we were in elementary school in first grade, and we were doing this experiment that was try these different chocolates and describe how they taste. We were doing fucking senses.
Hmm.
It was like the taste sense. So we tried milk chocolate. The whole class was like, "Oh, this is delicious! Yeah, really good. It tastes sweet and blah blah blah."
Did anybody say it tastes like milk?
No,
Oh,
no one was that clever, thankfully, because
okay.
we're not that sharp. So then we move on to the dark chocolate, and everyone looks at it and smells it and goes, "We don't want to try this because it just smells bitter." And our teacher's like, "It will taste a little bitter, but it's still something good." So we all take the smallest bite of it we can. And because we're first graders, we're all just going to erupt in something that's way over the top than it has to be. And we're like, "Oh, this is disgusting. Ew, this is the worst I've ever had." Some of us were like fake throwing up, like dry heaving. I look to my right as I fake dry heave, and I see the kid sitting next to me, 2 fingers down his throat, knuckles deep, fingering his throat to get his urethra, and then all I see is him move his hands out of his mouth and projectile vomit on the floor in his desk, and he goes, and it just drops everywhere, and I look in horror. I'm like, what did I just witness? This is chocolate! And the teacher goes, "Okay, we're gonna stop, everybody, and she runs over, she's like, "We're done with this experiment. I was wrong to give you all dark chocolate. Here's more milk chocolate." And then we just start fucking pounding the milk chocolate. And you're right, yeah, she was drugging us.
Yeah. Like,
We were drugged.
I wish they were doing that when we were in elementary school.
Oh man, that would have been so fun.
Yeah, that's right, Jesse.
I'm gonna say 2 things real quickly. My math teacher at Germana,
Yeah.
he's from New York, and he says elementary.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, it's not just me.
Well, no, I knew it was a New York thing, but like you're the only New Yorker around us, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then one of my fondest memories of elementary school was we're all just sitting, like, I don't know, we're all like facing towards the window, and the window goes outside, obviously.
Yeah.
And then
makes sense.
the teacher's facing away from the window, I don't know, reading us a book or something. Oh my goodness.
Yo.
I don't know what just happened there. It was like a giant, like, you might have heard like a real loud noise about like a couple of seconds ago.
That joint
We
said-
apologize.
That joint said,
But we're sitting there and we're listening so intently as little kids do.
Mm-hmm.
And just out of nowhere, this bird just smacks into the fucking window. And we didn't see it fly away or anything.
Mhm.
What are you saying, Brian?
I was saying it's still doing it.
Well, that's just the old ass computer, like, trying not to die.
Okay. Alright, but yeah, the bird smacked.
And the bird smacks up against the window, and we're all like, what the fuck just happened? And then when we go outside, there was no bird.
Oh shit, that's a demon.
So like we didn't see it fly away or nothing. So it either like walked away, a janitor came by and like sweeped that shit up, or
That didn't happen. I think that was a demon.
quite possibly. I thought that bird. We were at our buddy's house. He makes beats. They're not that good. He's gonna hear this and he can be pissed off.
No holes.
And there was like a dead bird outside of his apartment. And then so we go in, we do what we gotta do, we leave, and then I'm like, yo, where the fuck did this bird go? And I was like, yo, who touched the bird? And then this lady, like 3 stories up, was like, I sweeped it up.
You know, speaking of that guy, he actually redeemed himself. He sent me like 3 beats, and I was like, damn.
Do they have
nice as
that?
fuck. No, they don't have it. They don't have it.
Oh, okay.
It's like really slow and chill and mellow, and it's just great. And then like I said a few things over it, and then he slowed down my voice, and I was just like, yo.
Oh, is that what you were doing in Audacity? Oh, snap. Ryan's out here about to drop a mixtape. I've heard
Fuck
it.
yes.
It's really sad though.
Which rap persona was rapping? Was it Zion, Zeus, or Zenny? You, Zion?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, like, I mean, you can explain this more, but, like, Zion's whole thing is there's 3 of him.
Okay, 3 versions.
Yeah, so, like, the god, Zeus, he came down, right? And then, like, he was like, you're too much of a little pussy. And so, he's trying to teach me to, you know, be a stronger individual. But then, you know, as he does that, I take it too literal, and I just become a whole asshole. And then so literally the man who created Buddhism, what's his name? Gandhi.
Allah?
No, the Buddhist man.
Buddha?
Yeah, Buddha. Yeah. So Buddha.
I heard Gandhi was a dick.
Yeah, Gandhi was a dick.
He was, but Buddha.
So then Buddha took the cosmic forces of the universe and he made the idea of peace into a literal person.
Okay.
And he is supposed to help me balance, you know, the mean and the nice.
Is that Zenny?
Yeah, it's just Zen.
Oh, Zen? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Zenny is just a like easier way to say it, but that's not his
Is
name.
it though? Because it's longer. It's longer than Zen.
Because it's like they all the usernames were taken on Instagram.
Makes sense,
So
yeah.
I put the I, and it's original.
That works.
Oh, okay,
That
yeah.
works. It's fresh.
Yeah. That's what we had to do on the Faded account, because like apparently a lot of people have Faded
man.
Productions, official Faded,
Yeah.
official Faded
Don't
Quad.
say.
Like we had to I think we added like 2 S's or like 3
Yeah.
F's or something.
Two S's.
2 S's.
Yeah, Faded Productions.
Don't say.
That's,
Oh, that's sad.
But it's fine because we're the official Faded Productions, and
Okay.
obviously they're not getting anywhere in life because we haven't heard about this before. I thought of this when we were at the gym, like no new original ideas, but that was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good idea.
All right. Also, I just want to say thank you guys for hiring me.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Yeah. I
Okay.
shared all the things with you. I added
Get back to working. Stop kissing my ass and get back to working. Jesus, no. Yeah,
We are working right now.
I know. I'm happy. I'm happy you joined the crew.
Yeah. Okay, so we only got like a minute left, so I'm gonna say 2 things, then y'all can say whatever you want to say.
Okay.
Titties.
The
Okay.
first, nice. I like them. The first song on your mixtape should be like about like what you just explained to us, like how Zeus came down and you turned into an asshole, and then Buddha was like, nice. Like it should be like that story.
Yo,
Like, if you
yeah.
can write that, and then because if you just start off and you're just like talking about Zeus, Zen, and Zion, like people are gonna be like, what the fuck? Like you need to have like that origin.
Yeah, the how he came to
story.
be.
Yeah.
This my boy Zenny, no he don't touch no henny. Ooh.
Or Or like
That
it could be, like,
rhymes.
real deep voice, real slow. So Zeus came down, and there's like a nice beat going around, like a slow beat, and you're like
Yeah.
talking deep voice over it,
Yeah.
like how Kanye goes deep voice
Yeah, yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
Mm.
I like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I like
Mhm.
Kanye.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna do this in 20 seconds. I did do that on the other mixtape. It's not really a slow song. It's more of like a fast type of like a ZZ Gibson song.
Oh, well, the slow song was only like if you were gonna talk through it.
Oh no. Like I actually rapped about it. It took me like a whole week to come up with it. But it's like that song Tropicana. No, what's that song?
Tropicana?
I think it's Gold on Black.
Gold on Black?
He was like, because when we come through, no.
Oh yeah,
that
that's
song.
a good
Yeah, I did it just like that. Also, I'm not a rapper for the people out there, and
listen to a ZZ Gibson. He's real good.
yeah, he's
Mhm.
amazing.
Yeah, he's really good.
And then the last question before Matt says his thing. Would you let a demon fuck you? Wait, no, pause. Wait,
Would you fuck a demon?
Would you fuck a demon? That's it. That's what I meant to say.
Yes.
Alright, fair.
I mean, like, I'm a married man.
No, I mean she
But,
got
like-
like big ass titties and shit, like pussy tight as fuck.
Well, like,
True.
Like, in a different circumstances, I would.
Yeah, okay.
You would? Yeah, I can see you doing
Yeah.
that, Jesse.
I mean, like, I'd fuck Arachne.
I can't with
I would
spiders.
also fuck Arachne.
I can't. I hate spiders.
Just cause she's a humanoid, I'm with it.
No.
You fight it on the thing. It smells bad. I gotta go. I'm out.
Okay.
And
Well,
With
the other
that,
thing I was gonna say is
yeah.
get Did you get group me time?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I guess I could have said that off camera. All right, Matt, do your thing.
With that, you can turn up the music, you can read, or you can continue your party. This campfire session has been concluded. Thank you so much. Don't forget, you may be on fire. We were a little too close to that fire tonight, so stop, drop, and roll. Thank you so much for listening.
Bye-bye.